Good morning. Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I'm moving. It's for the best. It really is. It's for the best. It's been a long time coming, but I think it's for the best. Before that, though, happy Veterans Day. Guys, it is a blustery one here in West Tennessee. 25 degrees this morning. I was out deer hunting. That's right. I went out deer hunting yesterday evening for the first time this season, muzzle loading season here in West Tennessee. Got up bright and early this morning, and the water was frozen. No water in the ridge crib. Luckily, I store up water. I'm a little bit prepared. I was a Boy Scout, but everything was frozen. Got out and hunted the ridge and hunted those two new pop-up blinds. Oh my gosh, they were nice. Now, yesterday evening, I saw 3 deer, and they stuck around. I got some video of it. It was awesome. This morning, I got out there, and at daybreak, a big old coyote runs by. That's right. Could have taken it, but I got the smoke pole, the muzzle loader, the 50 caliber. Black powder rifle, and I didn't want to waste the load on it and dirty up the rifle just on the coyote. Now, if I had my 308, I'd taken that coyote right out. And let's see here. Through the course of this morning, I saw over 15 deer. One of them was a pretty nice buck. Now, I did let it walk, but I did get it on video. So if you stick around over on Ridge Life, I'll probably have a muzzle loading video out soon. I got my hand warmers. I know, Elvis. It's cold out here. I got my heavy coat off. I do have my blaze orange on. I was hunting near the back property line on the east side, and I talked to my neighbor over there. They don't hunt on that property. They got like 150 acres, but because I was close to the property line, do have my hunter's orange on. Now, when I hunt interior, yeah, I don't wear it because I'm so far away, especially during bow season. But rifle season, black powder, if I'm near the property line, I'm wearing my hunter's orange. At least when I'm walking out and about. Guys, it is Veterans Day. Hopefully you know a veteran. Hopefully, and if you were a veteran, thank you very much for your service. The veterans, yes, we served for multiple reasons. Many to protect the liberties such as I enjoyed today. Carrying a firearm and hunting, right? A lot of countries, you're not allowed to have the pew-pews. But luckily here in America, we have the Second Amendment, and we fight hard to keep it. Very, very hard to keep it. Many veterans had brothers and sisters that didn't make it. That's why we have Memorial Day, right? But here on Veterans Day, we honor those that served and lived to see another day. Thank you, Elvis. I appreciate that, brother. So yeah, lots of hunting more here on the ridge. Lots more building and solar power, and of course Meredith. Hopefully you watched our bee keeping video where we stole the honey from the bees. That wasn't Meredith hilarious on that? She did the color commentary, and then of course we also extracted and bottled the honey, and Meredith got to introduce and hold the camera and do the color commentary, and then Willa bottled the honey. Hopefully you've seen both those videos over there on Ridge Life. If I can remember, I'll put links right there back to back, so you can go watch those if you haven't already. I'm moving, guys. That's right, I'm moving. Happy Tuesday. It's the typical time for Ridge Life's Tuesday Night Live, and hopefully I'll see you on my next live stream. But guys, I'm moving. It's for the best. It really is for the best. I know, Elvis, kind of a sad day, but looking forward to it, though. Where am I moving? Well, it's probably not what you think. I have been in the Tuesday night time slot for Ridge Life Live for years. And I talked to Drifting Dreamers 5, Mike, over at DD5, and I asked him if we could swap Tuesdays for Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Tuesdays for Wednesdays. That was my request, and he got with Lissa, and they both said, yeah, we can do that. So from now on, RidgeLife's lives are on Wednesday night. That's right, Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So I will not be going live tonight. That will be Drifting Dreamers 5 tonight at 7 p.m. So I'll see you all Wednesday night. Well, Tim, why are you moving? Why is it for the best? I'm glad you asked. I've been here on Tuesday nights for a very long time. Love Tuesday nights. I used to do Tuesday night watch and grow. Remember that when I used to pull up fledgling YouTubers and show their videos, and a lot of channels got their start, their growth and monetization from RidgeLife's Tuesday night watch and grows. And I love that. I moved my Thursday night live over to Tuesday night after I stopped the watch and grow, and been there for years now. Well, now that I'm engaged to be married to the beautiful and wonderful Meredith, I call her Mur. She says Mare, but I call her Mur. I know some of you hate that. It's just what we do, or what I do. But yeah, we're engaged, and I try to spend the weekends with her. She works Monday through Friday, long hours. You know, she works remotely. She has an office in Memphis, but she works for a company out of California. So she's working till 6 p.m. Central Time at least, Monday through Friday. And she gets up at 4:30 in the morning to take the kids to school. And then by the time she gets them to school and gets to her office, it's California work time, right? She's answering emails and doing Zoom calls and doing all the things that she does. So during the week, I'm over here working and videoing and doing things for you guys. And but on the weekends, I like to spend time with Meredith and the kids, or traveling, going seeing my kids. We go or going seeing David, or we try to. That's our time. And of course, we do a lot of things over there on Meredith's farm. You saw us put the blankets on the animals. Oh my gosh, what an ordeal that was! If you haven't seen that, go watch that right up there. That was crazy putting those blankets on. She did that all herself. And some of you are like, Tim, why didn't you help her? Well, she said, you film, I'll do, because it's kind of hard to do it. Now, I did hand her the straps, and I did a couple of the buckles that she was having a hard time with, but she's done it all by herself for years, and she don't need me. But I definitely help where I can. And of course, I feed the animals and do all that, when I can as well. So, but we like to spend weekends together, and we do things over there on her farm. And then Monday through Friday, I'm over here. So, when I do Tuesday night lives, it's so much more fun with Meredith on there. But when I would leave from there Monday morning, get to work here Monday, but then have to go Tuesday night live, I couldn't get as much done over here, right? So I got to thinking, if I do Wednesday night lives, I could work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, go over there, do Wednesday night live, come back and be able to work Thursday and Friday over here, and then spend the weekend. So I get basically Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. It just makes a lot more sense to be able to spend more time with her and have a break in between there. And then we can go live on Wednesday night. So yes, I'm moving. RidgeLife's moving to Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Hopefully I get to see you all over there. I know there'll be some confusion initially. I'll post it on Facebook, on the RidgeLife Facebook group. I'll post it on RidgeLife and RidgeLife Ramblings. I'll do a post here. Of course, I'm telling everybody here, Hopefully you all get the message. But it is cold. It has been so windy. 18, 20 mile an hour winds. And I'm watching the trees. I'm kind of down in the hollow right now, so it blocked the wind a little bit. I didn't know how windy it was going to be for the microphones and everything. But oh my gosh, it was so cold in this wind. Wind chill, I believe this morning was 19. I think it was 19 when I came out this morning. The wind chill was, and it felt every bit of it. So, what'd you think about Willa helping bottle the honey? Oh my gosh, she was so funny. She said, she wanted to help bottle, and I said, you're gonna be on video. She goes, oh yeah, she loves being on video. She is a Definitely a social person. Hudson, you're probably not going to see him on video. He is, you know, a typical teenage boy. You know, you watch DD5's kids, you know, the teenage boys, they really don't really care to be on the videos, you know. Well, Hudson's even, you know, Hudson's like, no, he's not into this. He don't do TikToks and he don't do all that stuff. Willa does TikToks, and you know, she's just she does dance. She's a social butterfly, social flutterby as I call them. So you probably won't see Hudson too much on videos. But we do include him. We have game nights, and we go out to eat, and we do things. We were out riding horses the other day. He didn't want to be on camera with the horses, but he was out there participating while we were out there riding horses. So good to have him out there. He's good. He's a really good kid. Really good kid. Really good basketball player too. He plays football, but I played him in basketball, and he can shoot. For being a big old boy, that guy can shoot. We played horse. If you ever played horse, you know, basketball. I don't know. We played around the world. We did around the world. He tore me up 2 times around the world, and then in horse, I had a little more of a chance in horse. But he's still really good. I can't wait. As soon as I get a deer with muzzle loading, I'm going to put the video out of all the muzzle loading hunts, because I've already got enough footage with the coyote and all the does and the fawns and the buck. I got some really good footage. So as soon as I harvest a deer with muzzleloader, I'll get that video out to you. Hopefully I can get a video of the barn build beginning to end. That's something Meredith and I have been working on, and hopefully I can finish that up pretty soon. My nose is stuffed up. If you sound like I'm talking in a tunnel, I do apologize. This wind and weather and all that's got my sinuses all stoppied up. But there's so much going on. I'll tell you right now, I went in the power shed. Remember, it's insulated, and when the temperature changed, it maintained temperature very nicely. I took Meredith in there the other day, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's 30 degrees difference in here." It is. It really does. Matter of fact, I probably should sleep in there when I get the mini split going, right? Because that's insulated way better than the Ridge crib is. I could actually put a cot in there. You know what? That's actually a thought. That would save me some fuel. Yeah, I might end up having to do that. Get the motorcycles in over on the tool side, put me a cot in on the power side, and I'll just sleep in there. That's actually a pretty good idea. I really want to get the materials moved. You know, they're all staying dry and all that, but I do worry about termites. Subterranean termites actually still are active in the wintertime. They do not hibernate. They'll burrow deeper when the ground freezes, but they'll still come up their little tunnels and eat wood year round. And I don't want that to happen to all that wood. And a lot of that's pressure treated, and it's on dunnage and stuff, so it's probably gonna be okay. But I don't want any of those Douglas fir and those heavy timbers to be messed up, that's for sure. But most of those are stacked high, you know, three stacks high. So, but I still want to I'm going to get them moved on the gravel up under the carport. I may end up having to rent a lift or call 84 Lumber and see if they can bring their Moffett over and pay them to move it over there. But yeah, it's exciting. Uncle Sonny should be hunting out here soon. He did not hunt here this weekend. But I gave him updates today as I was seeing deer go by and everything. So that's pretty cool. But guys, yes, I'm moving to Wednesday nights, to RidgeLife Wednesday Night Live at 7 p.m. Central. Hope to see you all there tomorrow night, not tonight, tomorrow night. And again, happy Veterans Day. Cheers to all the veterans out there. I do appreciate your service. Almost all the males in my family, from me up, were in the military. Almost all the Roberts, and my dad's side as well. Dad's side and mom's side, both sides. Almost all the men were in the military. So thank you guys. Appreciate your service as well. So guys, love every single one of you. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. That's right, I'm moving. I'm not moving from the Ridge. I'm staying here. I'm not moving to Meredith. A lot of you probably thought that. I don't know why your mind goes there, but it probably did. But we're moving the live stream, and I appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. Hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out. I've got my hand warmers here. I'm cold. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.